What VDM did was very, very bad. Yeah, it should never be supported. I know everybody likes VDM, we all like him because of his activism, the way he stands up for people, especially people that look as if they are helpless. But that doesn't mean that when he mashes the line or he crosses the line, we shouldn't call him out. I am also a fan of VDM. Yeah, I like some of the things he's doing, but I'm going to speak the truth, without being biased. Now, in case you guys are not updated about what has been going on, the rifts that have been going on between VDM and Blord. Now, what happened was that Blord was marketing an for this XR phone that was converted to iPhone 17 Pro Max. So in his advert, he was like, he will not. It is actually not good for you to go and waste 3.4 million naira to buy iPhone 17 Pro Max when you can actually get the XR that is converted to iPhone 17 Pro Max, and they have the same features, everything. The only thing is just that yeah, it is in the body of SR phone. So when we saw that advert, and you all know that VDM has been in China now for some days now. When he saw that her advert, the next thing he went on Twitter, that advert post that Blord made, he quoted the post, and what he said was that he made a video and he was like, Blord, you forget say I dey China. I get a list of contact of manufacturer of that phone that actually does the same of that SR phone at a cheaper price. Now, why Blord was selling his own phone at the rate of 480,000 naira, VDM came with a slash of 280,000 naira for his own. So he has a contact that will give you the same thing that Blord is selling at a cheaper price, at a reduced price of 200,000 naira. As in, VDM's price is reduced by 200,000 naira. Now, when you go to VDM's comment section, it is mixed. Some people that were in support and some that were not in support. Like me, I was among the people who were not in support. Now, business is competition, and you won't tell a businessman the price to sell his goods. You can actually, my own is that VDM can actually, just make his own post and market his own product without having to pull Blord down. A lot of people have been against it, like I've been against it. Like, okay, if you say Blord is trying to rip people off, that was why he's trying to make too much gain. Okay, what of that iPhone 17 Pro Max itself that is being sold for 3.5 million naira? Do you guys know that it was at that period, that time, that USA and China, they were having trade war, that a lot of us got to know that all these designers that sell their goods at a ridiculous price, that they actually use cheap labor in China. They actually produce their products in China using cheap labor. That actually the price of iPhone, the production price of iPhone is at I think 50,000 naira. That what these brands do is that they just carry that product, put their brand on it, and they call ridiculous price 3.5 million naira. So if you really want to fight that kind of injustice, or you think as an activist you want to fight price, or you want people to reduce price, then why not go from the foundation? Then go for their brands like this Gucci, Versace, Lululemon, Christian Dior. There are a lot of them that are selling at a ridiculous price. The funny thing is that it is still that China you went to, that's where they're also producing their goods. Do you get? Now, what actually made my mind calm down was that I got to know that Blord and VDM, that they've been having some bad buzz before, which I was not in the know of. I got to know in the course of this year fight, this year social media war. That was when I got to know that what VDM actually did was a kind of a retaliation to what Blord did to him. You guys, say VDM no dey forgive. If you do something, it might take time for him to remember you, and if you just see way to enter your case, he will enter your case. So what happened was that I will drop a post that Blord made against VDM the time the two of them had a rift. So it was like he blamed the father of VDM, that if no be say the man no use say only one contraceptive for flush VDM, that kind of a derogatory statement. So since after he said that word, VDM has actually not replied him. So he actually saw this trade war, trying to bring down his business as a way of getting back at at Blord. Now, do you know the funny thing, to make this thing more interesting, because it's now becoming like a trade war and people are actually coming in, like they are not trying to bring down the price of that. A lot of competition and have now come in now. As at recently, now as at today, there is this content creator Mamoka. He's a comedian. He have actually now come with his own price and was like, you see that SRO rebranded iPhone that VDM is giving you for 280,000, that he's going to sell. He has a contact that will sell it for 200,000. You guys, are you not seeing this thing? Like, as if this thing is bringing competition. Why Blord is selling for 480,000, VDM is selling for 280,000. Mamoka has now come with a price of 200,000, you guys. So it's just as if maybe make we kuma roll for poto, since you VDM no one man that person own sell, okay, may we bring your own down, you know, something like that. I think that's what is at play. Why a lot of people are actually saying that that thing Mamuka is doing, you know, selling his own shipper, actually might be Blord, you know, using Mamuka to come, okay, since you want scatter my make I scatter your, you know, something like that. So guys, at first I was actually not in support of what VDM did, but when I got to know that it was actually, this thing is actually kind of a get back to what Blord have done or whatever he have said to VDM, I'll come remove my mind, but my mouth. But if that actually was, you know, a normal business, this thing, normal business, maybe he and Blord never get fracas before, VDM just come begin the attack business like that, I would have said it's very wrong. Because I even know in Temu self, in this ordering app like Temu, Konga, Jumia, if you go to the app, you will see one particular item, but different vendors are selling for different prices. You choose the one you want. You go, just type weight, even if na spoon, you see the same kind of spoon, but like 10 vendors they are selling at different prices. Even if you go for market, your market, if you still the same item, you go for different shops, different prices now they sell. You have to sell yours depending on how much you buy yours. So I think VDM is actually wrong for him to detect the amount people sell their goods, because while he might have seen his ship in China, have a contact that sells for 280,000, you don't know how much Blord bought his own. He might have bought, Blord might have bought his own expensive, and you know he has to make gain. So I think that, so guys, what do you guys have to say about this, about the Rift? Do you have anything? Drop in the comment section. If you have any opinion, drop in the comment section.